Well, hey, ladies and gents, guys and gals, welcome back to part number 25 here on Chellington Valley with me, McConsole. You'll be glad to hear there's no chopping today, because, yeah, there's no corn. Anyway, so, go ahead. I have some sugar beets down here. Meh. These both are full and ready to be opened, although I'm not going to do that just yet. And I have started filling this with the rest of whatever come out of that field. First of all, though, BGA is empty. Let's go and get that sort of started and filled up. We'll need course play to do this, and then we are going to do one of the new fields we bought anyway from the last episode. So let's see if we can get this going. BGA, empty bunker 1 level, empty bunker 1 to new, that's there. Play, drive the course. And let's just take those away. So you can see, course play does empty the bunkers, which is pretty sweet. And there's nothing there that it won't actually fill the digester. So I'm going to leave that to work. I'm going to go and grab our... Let me see... Yes, over here. Our 960. Oh, it's not an 850. Okay, I thought they were bigger than that. And I'm going to go to the shop and lease a Brooks. We're going to join a field together. We're going to make that one big field, so 54 right through to 122 is going to be one mad field. That should be enough for chopping purposes. Field 1 still got to be chopped for the Buster's fermenter on the Chellington farm, but I'll get back to that at another date. Because I just don't want to do too much chopping right now. And also as well, I was thinking maybe a bit of forestry at some stage soon would be a bit of a break. You know, you can let me know if you want to do that. Okie dokie, here we are at the shop. I tell you, these boys in the street cleaners and forklifts animated look good, but they're a pain in the butt when you come to use course play and auto drive. Anyway, forestry wise, let's go. Get our Brooks just leased. Lease it. Yes. And there we are, right in front of us. That's pretty handy the way that came out, actually. Hey. Get that opened. We'll way down this way. So I have the fields already ploughed up, so you don't have to watch me do that. Just going to chip the trees that's here. Quickest and easiest way of doing it with these trees that's not pines and stuff, spruce, whatever they are. They're a nightmare to cut and delimb all those. Oh yeah, I forgot to put that. Yeah. Comments up as well, huh? That'll be a good idea. Yeah. Okay. Now I've got that put up. Let's continue. Stephen Park was saying, "Hey Thomas, you need to turn the alfalfa hay on the all-in-one fermenter as well." Yeah, but with that thing there, you have to turn it on whenever there's crop in it. And also as well, what I found out, just from playing with it, is you have to turn it on after every save. So whenever you close down your game and save your game, you have to turn it on. again, let's just... No, not that one. Oops. That one. Just make sure that there's nothing left in the ground. Hard to see in these hedges. Unfortunately, you can't get rid of the hedges. Well, you could in Giant's Editor, but that would be a bit of a... well, not a challenge, but it'd be a bit of work to do that. You just as well just ignore them, pretend they're not there. You can see it's about to disappear, and there's done. You see, it's a bit of a pain to catch the proper trigger point for these as well. I don't know if you can see that. You can just about see that on screen when it disappears. That way we're not leaving stumps in the ground to catch on. I don't know if I'm going to get these other couple of trees in this, but hey, try and see. Yeah, so the all-in-one fermenter, guys, if you're going to use it, you have to... once you save your game and turn it off, you have to restart it when you come back in the game again. Ooh, 100%. Oops. But the Valve was saying he hates it when auto drive doesn't work. And it looks like I have some troubleshooting ahead of me. Have you saved the network? I throw the hay in the field next to the dryer. I haven't saved the network. I didn't realise you had to. Well, apparently you don't unless you want to share it. But then if I make any changes to it, I'm going to have to start changing it all again. So, that was a waste of chips. Idiot. Pay attention, Thomas. Yeah, I didn't really realise that you had to do that. But no, I didn't save it. Hey, the field with the alfalfa hay, or the clover hay, whatever it was, I basically just plowed it under. I'm alright for bales up there at the minute. I'm not struggling for bales for feet and that sort of thing. So, yeah, I'll just plowed it under and replanted it. And we'll use that the big mower, the Cronin mower, then to give it that one state of tearing that it needs, it with the crimpers and stuff on it. Just take this up to the wood chip cell point. And also Bud was saying, oh, hang on, I have to scroll down. Oh, with the auto drive network, I was lucky enough to catch that within the first few minutes of looking at the network. It was just a mistake I'd made it. So it was when I moved some waypoints around. But it was easy enough to fix. Right, so... Bud was also saying, thanks for putting the minion weight on. No problem, man. You get a chuckle. Oh. And he was also saying he's got that all-in-one fermenter going as well. Yeah, it is pretty slow. That's why I sort of fiddled with the XML. Got it going a wee bit quicker. Not much, just a wee bit. It's nothing OP. And yeah, you said you were going to do the same with your BGA as well. Yeah, BGA, I upped the capacity of the digester whenever you're dumping stuff in it, and I made it a wee bit quicker as well. It's just your processing speeds. Right, we're getting up there now. It's a bit of a long way to go. I haven't made any progress up around here really. I haven't even got the potato harvester out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on to the harvesting on a big stage because all the fields are ready to go as well that we planted. Apart from that, the corn one we did in the last, chopped in the last episode. I'm thinking about increasing the, the fields as well. There we may maybe bringing the Holland harvester up into where the horses are, and we'll start doing some crops up around in there as well. But we're getting on quite well with this map. I'll get a few grand from this. Also thinking about swapping this tractor out as well for another Xerion. Might as well if we get the chance. Right, so that's that finished. So I can then bang garage leased items. I can return that now because that has an internal storage for some strange reason. I don't know where I got the one with internal storage on it. 22 grand for nearly. Oh man, wood chips are worthless compared to what they were in 15. Although, as I said in the previous episodes, I'm considering changing the XML for a few of the animal pens to take wood chips instead of straw, just to try and bring forestry and give forestry a meaning in the map instead of just cut and selling. Take this back to the BGA. So yeah, with the calf and the cow farm that we got up the road there, I haven't really done anything apart from clear out the poop and clean the feeding areas. It's going to be a long, slow process of them sort of multiplying up. And I'm really thinking about putting another Buster's TMR mixer instead of that one. Just holds a lot more. Easier to play with. It's a good unit, don't get me wrong, that placeable we have at Chellington for making the TMR. Just having to load it and empty it all the time is a bit more challenging. As I say, that's why I'm thinking that if we put the Busters one in there, we can spend less time doing that and more time just trying to get further on in this map. Right, so back at the BGA. I am going to park this here for the moment. And we're going to run across into this field. Because I've still got the plough on the back of this. This is the one that I did swap out for two of the other tractors. Oh. We need to create fields. I'll let create. Drop it. And just push these together. Ooh, I'm getting better at judging that. Again, I'll just ignore the hedges, guys. It's just too much hassle to go in there and take them out and bring them, because it means that we'll have to cut down trees and stuff again, and yeah, I can't be bothered with that. Yeah, we'll have to do a second run up anyway, so. So there we go, guys. That's all one big field. That should be enough chopping there to fill any bunker that we have. I say that big one in front of us needs filled, and there's another one over there, and after, well, the Xerion, or the Taurian finishes emptying that one, there's 3, bunkers to be filled. And sugar beets, yeah, we'll have to start doing some of them as well. Although I'm saying that painstaking process of taking the digested out and really putting it into the storage, it's very slow. Oh, there's a bit that I missed. Oh well. It's a very strange corner that there, but hey. So, yeah, that's that field done. What I'll do then is I'll take this Xerion and I will put a slurry spread on it, and I'll just do the field slurry. Or, if I really, I suppose we could put the saddle track on it, but it'll be a lot slower doing everything. Yeah, I'll spread it and then cultivate it. Why not? Well, it means we'll need a bit bigger cultivator actually. This is a massive field now, guys. A massive field. There's a few more can be joined together on this map, if you ignore the hedges. Right, so that's that joined. I'll let create fields off before I forget about it. And let's pop down. Just get that one wee bit that it missed there in the corner. And again, I'll have to extend the auto drive around the field out to that as well. But you've seen me do that before, so there's no point boring you me doing it again. Just for quickness sakes, guys, I'm going to take a wee trip into the river because we can. And supply goes away over here. Oh, I don't know if you. I did actually buy the big Coeco slurry spreader. It's a 30-meter spreader. I don't know if you've seen that or not. I'd love to know why, but auto drive seems to turn off the 4-wheel steer on this, or is it course play? No, course play seems to turn off the 4-wheel steer on this. Well, that's better. Yep, course play still working away at emptying. Happy days. Only thing is with course play on this now, guys, it does really not like the hitch, the way it's hitched up for turning. It can take time, so if I put like a million headlamps on this, it should be alright. Oh, we're full, okay. Let's just head on out then. We'll cross the river again. Big tractor, not doing any damage crossing a fjord, will it? Ooh, jumping into it like that, well. Okay, okay. So let's get this set up first of all. To that one there. So we're going to call this field 55. We're going to fill at the digested refill, and it's going to be digested. Okay, so that's one laugh like that. Let's bring up our course play window and put it on the proper window. And what we'll need to do as well is calculate the field path, because we've had an extra field in there, and add it to field number 55 or 122. This is, for some strange reason, it keeps seeing it at 122 on the save. So I might as well finish it at 122. Let me just make sure of that now. I think it's 122. Bet you it wasn't. It was class. So we're going to go course generation. 122 user headland. We'll do 20. That should be enough. Forget about all that. Generate that. 14.8 meters. I thought it was more than that. Take a bit of time for it to pop up. Yeah, it's going to be a nightmare turn all those times. 6 headlamp passes. What about 7? Well, let me do 7. No, 6 is all it'll do. It's going to be a nightmare with all those turns in it, guys, with the way the hitch works. But that's yeah, okay, that'll do. On-road refill, yes. Reverse back and drive that course to the first waypoint. There you go, guys. Slurry's good, or well, digested in this instance is going down onto the field. Looks really slimy, doesn't it? And if we put it up, yeah, but we need to put a lot down. No, leave it to it. You can see Courseplay making a big dent in this. Only a couple of buckets left. I have to say I'm glad this function of leveling and emptying the bunker is working in a game of Courseplay, because it wasn't for the longest time. And it just makes BGA work so much more easier when this works. Okie dokies. Well, let's get on to the next task at hand. Let's trade this tractor in for... Yeah, let's trade it in, why not? Yeah, it's not as if we're using it for anything else down here. Higher horsepower is always good. So there's only 21 hours on it, but... This is where the biggest part of our income is coming at the moment. So, yeah, having the biggest equipment to do it quicker is probably... probably pretty advisable. Let's take a shortcut. You're a big tractor, you can handle the water. Told you. And we'll go and swap this one out. We need to start getting slurry in that, or yeah, not slurry. We need to start getting where is the entrance to this field? I can't remember where the entrance is. Yeah, we need to start getting I'll have to go through this way. The river crops up and going again. And maybe on the next big windfall overnight, I'll maybe look into buying one of the big homers, and we'll get a big field going with sugar beets and whatnot. Carrots and that are okay for feeding the animals that need the carrots. Onions are not really great for selling. I have a field of onions there, and potatoes. Well, as you see, we have potato fields as well. I really need to start around to doing something with those as well. There's a load of washed premium potatoes, sorry, in the shed to sell off as well. Maybe think of some way of quickly picking them up, conveyor belt or something. Yeah, we'll see what we'll come up with. See if we can make that easier. So, sell. Yes. 69. Is that all we got for that? 69 grand. That's a bit of a cheat. Okay, let's go ahead. Look, update our tractors. Large tractors. Let me see. Nah. Nah. Where is our modded Xerions? The ones we're using. But 3,000. We've got one of them. Why is there two? Don't know why I have two different versions of that. I've got one of them. 960 actually. No. Ooh. Yeah, I'll put some of the custom mod and stuff back in here as well. Where's the 9RT? They put a 9RT in here, I thought. Okay, maybe I didn't activate it. I thought I put it back in. Oh, there's it there. No, it's not. That's my version of it. Oh well. Anyway, I'll get back to that at a different stage. We're looking at Xerions at the moment, aren't we? I maybe buy another one of these ones. Yeah. To be honest with you, these are well put together. I can't remember who made these, but they're well put together. Configuration front 3-point. No, no wait. Midas will do. Twins, no. White tires. That's the ones we're using there, isn't it? Yeah. Factory new, yeah. Track VC. That puts the thing on the back there. We can change the cab around if you need to. Attachers, front attacher, side sign, don't worry about that. Bump it right up. 385 grand, wow. Just for Bud, I know you like your funny weights, so I found another one that might be a bit of fun. Obviously, we'll have Bob. Now we have our sheep too. You. Yeah, it's a bit of crack. That's the first time I've actually bought that. It's pretty class looking. Let's throw this back to the BGA. Probably just as easy to go this way as it is flying around that field. There's 375. Tell him money's flying because there's BGA, man. Oh, I'm saying that we'll have to get back to doing some crops, some harvesting, playing proper. Yeah, you can let me know what you think about the forestry, if you want me to do it or not, or if the idea with the wood chips instead of straw on some of the things would be a good idea or not. It's up to you to tell me. Right, let's park it down here. Okay. Oh, you're in the way. Get out of the way, stupid machine. This one really needs a bath. 21 hours on this so far, which is pretty big. Torian's in traffic. Ah, okay. That may be a problem. I forgot about that side of things. As well, look at this end. This does a bit of a funny empty because of the way the triggers are, but it works, and I'm not changing it. No matter what the course is, it does the same thing. It seems to take a turn towards the wall, the side there at the end. As I say, it works, so I ain't bothering changing it. And I'll just head back now. Okay, so let's see what we've done up here then. I'll take it through the hedge because there's another field entrance to that one. Obviously, as you can see, that is ready to cut again. I have that field below here ploughed and put in the alfalfa, and then up here in the other field we bought, I have it ploughed and sown up, and clover is growing. I think it's ready for the first cut, actually, to be honest, so we might as well take it up there. And then, obviously, we can throw that through the all-in-one fermenter. I still haven't chopped that field either. Oopsies. That's been there for a while. I much more prefer using the big M500 than the 450, but yeah, this one's designed for this map where it does a bit of crimping for you. So let's get you into the field. Opened up. Probably has a better turn circle than the big M500 as well. We'll put course play onto this. So take it off. Course generation. We're going to go for field 107, headlands, 2, maybe do 3, 4. Thinking about the wagon picking it up, that's all. 10 meters, all good, generates. Back. We'll save that as field 107, I think this was. So field 107, 10 meter mow. And first waypoint then. I thought I had this gate. I done a bit of landscaping around here, a bit of painting, so I could open the gate and leave it open, but I don't think I brought it far enough out, so let's just open that. That should be on swath dropping mode, yes. So, first waypoint, drive. Don't need them on. And there we go, guys, that's us chopping that. Or not chopping, mowing. Clover. And of course that's giving me the one stage of drying out of the 3 that's needed on this map. Would be. And we'll be able then to get the all-in-one fermenter up and going. And with clover silage, as you can see, it's very, very slow, guys. You know, there's only what 60,000 alfalfa silage in there at the minute. Is that actually working? Alfalfa. Yeah, it is. It's active. Alfalfa's active. Oh yeah, there we are. There's still what 17,000 litres in there to process, so I'll just leave it going. And then we can feed our sheep and whatever with some of this as well. Let's see if it's doing a bit of whatever. The only problem is I don't have it storage. Any storage in here for it, and there's enough storage on there, guys. I don't think I'll add that to it, so I'll just keep it in the fermenter for the time being. But as you can see, things over here are going pretty sweetly. I don't really need to do much over here. Ooh, frame. Wow. Okay, we're doing a bit of a frame drop. Horses are doing fine. You're doing fine. You are really having trouble with turning. See, this is what I mean, guys. What the? It really doesn't like that gooseneck. Right, that's going to be a pain, so... forget that. I'll put the saddle track on it when I get a chance. It's just that's going to be a nightmare with turning with that gooseneck. It's not going to be nice. Or what we could do, 375 grand. Let me just drop that here. We'll go back to the shop. Then. Yeah. I have this track along this side, this wall here disabled. Let me just take the shortcut. We're getting close to the episode finish, so we'll take a shortcut for this one. And we'll maybe just get a normal without a gooseneck on it. Which is it's just shame. I like those. I like the look of those Quacos when they're attached to these. Quacos, whatever way you want to put it. Yeah, we'll shortcut this one because we're on short time. Wow. And here we are at the shop again. For a couple of episodes there we didn't buy anything, which was pretty good. So slurry tankers. We don't really use. That's the one that came out with. What's that? That came out with the something to do with one of the special tickets with Giants or something. I don't know. I can't remember. The same time as it brought out the Terror Track, Class Terror Track. Horse. Yeah, okay, that one. And that goes on the back of it. Okie dokie. Let's take this down, get it started, and I think we'll call it quits after that. For this episode, anyway. See, there we go again. Stop messing around with my steering. Again, we can unfold that so the tracks come out. Hopefully this is going to be able to go through the liquid storage, okay. Oh, no, don't want to unfold. I was going to bring the tracks back into transport mode, but yeah. There you go. Again, this is from the horse pack. That's one of the DLCs from 17, wasn't it? Or one of the freebies that came to PC, but not to the console sort of thing. I think I can't remember. This should be. Let's see if this goes through this. Got a tight fit, isn't it? It should be alright. Can't remember how much this holds. Well, it's quickly full anyway. 21,000. Yeah, I'll make a few trips back. But we might as well start using that digested. It's worth nothing to sell. Get you back into the field. Let it unfold. And then we'll, oh, that's a lot wider than I thought. Excellent day. Fully unfolded. Course play. Generate the course. 122. We'll do 3 headlands. 4 should be enough, really. Generate that. Don't like the turns. 3. Generate. Okay, so 2 is the maximum it's going to do because of the size of the field then, okay. Alright, hopefully this will turn better then than the other one. Get it lined up. Drive course from the first waypoint. Drops it. There we go, we're injecting. Wow, it's fairly running through that slurry like, isn't it? That's fast. I think I'm gonna have to have a look at that in the XML. That's going way too fast, man. I suppose it is injecting 36 meters at a time, so yeah, maybe it's alright. I don't know. But then again, it's there's half of it is like a slurry on it, so that's going to be back and forward to the bloody refill point. Oh well. There you go, guys. We'll call that episode 25. Thanks for coming along. All the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. All the old ones, or existing subscribers even, thanks very much for sticking around. Looking forward to hearing from you in the comment section. Go ahead and keep writing. And I'll see you all then in the next episode. For me, McConsole, for now, bye-bye.